not come out ahead in this engagement, and the first kill is going to go their way as Shredlock takes out Erster. It's going to be a huge opening for them. Now as they clean up some of the remnants, looks like it should be curtains, but traded out evenly. The Atlanta Reign are not out of it just yet. And Matrix laid down very early, Phil, but it's going to be Max.
Strain onto Hawk. They're just going to try and take him down early.
Tire from Shockwave. It's got to get a kill. It's got to get something to try and turn this fight around. 6 HP on the Tire. Shockwave's trying to keep it alive, but it gets shot down by Massa. Booped him away. Ursa, in the meanwhile, was in the back line. The Mine is going to be taking down Shockwave, and it will be another team fight win here for the Atlanta Reign. Just need to clean up 1 or 2 players that are just stalling out this point, because it did get flipped over to the Vancouver Titans, but not for much longer. It's Atlanta Reign out.
Don't think it's going to matter too.
Oh, that's pretty good. KSA taking out the Tire. Soundbar are going to be instantly matched out, and trades across the board here. You can see Rolf took out Erster, which means that they're not going to have too much spam damage, but Hawk on the off angle is doing enough work, and Shockwave, yeah, that was that flank he was trying to go on a little bit earlier. You can see didn't really pay dividends.
Now, if Shockwave had been, these fights have looked like Vancouver Titans are getting great opening picks, but Atlanta Reign are just winning it out. Dogman goes down and Hawk, so this has got to be a win here for the Vancouver Titans.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay there from Gabe, if I do say so myself. I think this fight is not over just yet. Look at this. Absolute speed and aggression that's being pushed out. The Atlanta Reign immediately cap up the point. They've caught the Vancouver Titans with their trousers down, and Hawk with the Gravitic Flux has found 1, make it 2. The Atlanta Reign swinging the momentum back in their favor. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Kaka will fall as well, and it's going to mean the Atlanta Reign taking round number 1. The Vancouver Titans did not know what hit them.
No, they did not.
Atlanta Reign still opting for this Junkrat, despite the fact that we're not on control center, but Shockwave will claim first blood, going for the second one, but the yoink back. He won't catch it onto Saucy. He's very low, 52 HP, but Kaka! 2 kills with the boop. Nicely done. He's probably just going to be gliding back to safety here. Nice team fight win for the Vancouver Titans, all set up off the back of that. Holt's going to be pulling them onto the ledge, and Saucy will get obliterated as well. He tries to step foot on the point, but the damage is far too much. And Dalton, he can just hold down last one, as you can see. As long as that beam keeps going, ramps up in damage. Still, Erster turned it around. He did get the kill onto Dalton. Hawk follows up. The Amp Matrix helping him get that kill onto Kaka. The Atlanta Reign have not given up this fight, and they're trading out pretty evenly. KSA falls next. And now, Shield committed. It feels like the Vancouver Titans are pumping resources into this fight, but the longer it goes on, the less it looks winnable for them.
Yeah, and that's another situation where Vancouver get the opening pick, but they're just...
Kaka still, the fight continues, and Saucy is going to get uppercutted here. Shockwave with 2 kills, the punch to follow it up, the old 1-2 combo. Already 2 taken out. Soundbar committed pretty late into this fight. Nice fortified block there from Gator just to negate this punch from Shockwave. Supercharger committed from Gator. They look like they want to keep fighting this one, but Kaka's going to be taking it out.
Shockwave looks so confused what to do against that teleporter there. First, he gets another pick on Kaka, and this fight is eventually going to go the way of Atlanta.
Oh.
You're not going to get anything at all.
Teleporter onto the point. Oh! Yo, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, they read them. We'll be right back. On the corner, they already knew he was going to be trying to stall it out on the side here, but Boops are... Okay, Boops traded out. Massa ends up taking a bit of a drink there with the holographic fishies. Shredlock's going to be roaming around. Vancouver Titans desperately trying to stay into this point here, but Rolf's being pressured in the back line. Hawk running him down with the Hyperspheres once again. KSA, the last remaining players. Shredlock again trapped up on the point. The overtime will burn. It will not be enough for them to stay into this fight. Shredlock, okay, or Shockwave, not going to be making it onto the point, and it is going to be the Atlanta Reign series that we've seen. Immortality Field committed early. Shockwave off on the flank. That was, I believe, 2 quick headshots there onto Edison, removing him. Nice boost as well. Going to be taking Gator to the low ground, and it is just absolute free pickings here. Saucy, though, with 3 kills to try and turn this around. He's still alive, but probably not for much longer. Dalton puts an end to it as Saucy got halted forwards. It's going to be a quick. Wants to lay it down, he does indeed, but it's going to mean that the Flux gets answered, and Hawk finds 1. Accretion from Hawk, but eventually shut down because that Matrix is still in play. Saucy does have the blade, but did not want to pull it out. Felt like it wasn't particularly worth it. Shockwave, yeah, I can hear your whispers, Josh, and I'm thinking the rain before they go in, and we'll see if Shockwave can keep that streak going. Saucy now with the blade though, pulls it forward, it's going to be met, stunned up into the corner, not able to get anything done, and Dalton slashing forward. So much work being put into the enemy here. Finds 3 kills off the back of his blade. Of course, the tail end of it, able to get
Supercharger, so they're going to be able to push in, but caught in the gravitic flux, that's free shooting for Shockwave.
Shredlock takes a very aggressive angle to try and take it out, and he will pay for it with his life, but I think that play may have just worked out for them. With no Supercharger, the damage mitigation or the damage amp, they don't have to worry about it any further, and the Vancouver Titans are just rolling forward again. Shockwave leading the charge. Available. Opts to use it now just to try and contest. Off angle being taken. Headshot into the body. Shot. Edison goes down. Pressured in the backline though. Saucy, no one was dealing with him. Rolf will go down, but that means that the front line needs to be pressured. Dalton committing the blade, but not getting any value. Shut down in the end. And the inspiration now from Massa will heal up the rest of his team as they're able to burn down the remaining players. The Atlanta Rain to pull them out. Still now the Supercharger into the blade. Will be met with the Immortality Field, but not enough. The damage comes through and Karkar will fall. They go for the little wraparound approach here as Bob was committed into this fight, but I gotta say, yeah, Shockwave's probably gonna be falling here. Committing the Gravitic Flux, KSA, well, he will bring down Massa, but I don't like this, Josh. I feel like the longer this goes, it's gonna be worse for them.
Yeah, this has been a long old push.
Saucy now with the blade, just trying to lead this one in. Shockwave goes down so early, and Saucy. 1 slash, I don't even think he meant to go for 2 targets then, but still, he found them. And the Atlanta Rain with a clean team wipe means that they will not let the Vancouver Titans push that all the way in.
I could have sworn he's playing into a May that can freeze him up, so that makes things a lot more difficult. Look at them all caught by the May wall.
Yep, blocked up into the corner, but they need to get a kill off the back of it. The Immortality Field is perfect, actually, from Rolf. Keeps him alive. The Amp Matrix just on the corner here is going to be doing so much damage. Karkar falls down immediately. Saucy now with the icicles. Just needs to rain them down from above like a little sky devil. And it's going to be enough. The beat down from Saucy once more will mean that there's only a couple of players remaining, but more than enough bodies to cap up this point.
Great idea with the May, and you can see how well it worked. Saucy with a perfect May wall to be able to push people back.
A few of the targets here. Shockwave, Bob will go down pretty early on, but the May, the Blizzard, it's going to be locking everybody up, and Shredlock did not have the Fortify to survive. 2 players down already for the Vancouver Titans, means that the Atlanta Rain have a massive advantage going into this, despite the fact that Karkar decided to commit the rally. It will not be enough to save the team, and the Atlanta Rain are going to keep pushing. A lot of damage into KSA, but the ultimates now come through. They need to remove the Supercharger, and they do just that.
The C9.
Diving through with the blade, and they did. Charlie Niner it. Well, wouldn't be a tournament in the Overwatch League without a Charlie Niner, and it feels like we get one almost every single week now, but it will mean that all of that work that the Vancouver Titans put in, all of those ultimates,
disastrous for them.
and they're rolling it forward here. They've got the rally, and so much armor, so much health as well to work with. I mean, you just got to feel sorry for the Vancouver Titans, because Saucy again dashing through them, putting in a lot of work. The payload will start to slowly approach its final objective, edging so close. Can anyone even touch this one? Shockwave moving over to the Widowmaker, but he's going to have to try and get a body onto the point. They get halted back in the Atlanta Rain. Going to be taking map number 2. Position against the hit scan of Edison. Tricky for them still. Diving in again. Shredlock gets deleted. And that was that halt again, pulling them back. And oh my goodness, Saucy.
Yeah, that's really clean from Saucy. It's also the Brigade to play as well. Massa getting a nice bash onto Shredlock. And as well as what you said, Bren, about how
to try and heal up his team. Shockwave now gets the duplicate off and into the nano boost. Finds 1-2 kills with the dash. Might be going for the 3rd here. Gets it just in time. Trying to go for the beat down, a raw neutral here. I mean, another blade, but doesn't get it off in time. Yeah. Duplicate.
They're still losing though.
I mean, I think they are going to edge this out. I mean, the Gravitic Flux still connects onto 3 of them. The hack though. Okay, Hawk still got it off, managed to get the damage off initially onto Rolf. They're trying to turn it around. Saucy comes in with the blade, and they have turned it around. I thought I was almost KSA with the grab, going to be using it to connect onto the tanks to fortify to move out of it, but KSA obliterated, taken out of the fight. Edison from on the high ground will do his job. raining down damage, raining down the bullets. The Atlanta Reign are not going to be denied. They will move forward in the Canaan Co. Well, not quite, but they're going to be making it much easier for them to do so here. Saucy with a bit of, well, not even going to go there. The Atlanta Reign are going to be getting that. Holistically going to be, yeah, you can see running the Widowmaker against this composition is just, I think, a fool's errand. But they're going to be trying to take this neutral fight. KSA so low, 1 HP, but eventually has enough charge to start lasering down the opposition. And it is going to be the team fight win, the first, hopefully of many, if the Vancouver Titans are to see
measures that Atlanta have available. That's ambitious though, but he gets his primal, thankfully.
Yeah, aggressive maneuvers, but that's because, as you said, he's got the ult online. And okay, Saucy, I don't really know why the blade was committed at the tail end of that fight. That's a bit of a way done. Putting himself in the danger zone. The whole moves him forward. Edison just playing around his team, just this mobile depth unit, as he's just hitting shot after shot after shot. And now it didn't end up meaning anything with Saucy wasting the blade. The Atlanta Reign are going to roll forwards with this one, the Supercharger, paving their way to victory as they take the series out in a 3-0 fashion. Fair play to the